I think that Al being being his ex-wife, he have every right, knowing about the stuff that came out about Diddy and what he was doing. You understand what he has done in the past, and people have overlooked it. By him coming out and saying that he hoped that he could get her case reopened. There was a guy called John the Paperwork Party. They would put in an open petition to get Kim's case reopened. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll be sure doing this is showing that, you know, he still got love for Quincy's mother. He still want to find out the truth because allegedly Kim was fine the day before and the day of her death. And then now she found in the bed dead from pneumonia. That just don't sound right, bro. That don't sound right at all.
Welcome to our channel, Rap Leaks. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. They have apprehended him now. Jay-Z's actions are questionable given what he has done. Reports indicate that they visited Kim Porter's residence in broad daylight. Rest in peace, Kim Porter. Ultimately, they presented me with the 28-page recall they have against Jay-Z. Regardless of the circumstances, Kim Porter did not deserve to meet her end in such a manner. It is well known that Kim Porter had been advising him to cease their activities before they faced indictment. Now, the federal authorities have stated that they entered her home. They left fingerprints all over on her Motorola phones and on the lamp situated by her nightstand. This is indeed a tragic situation. They should never have committed such an act. Now, they are mentioning everything that transpired. The first page indicates that Kim Porter departed from the party. She attended the gathering. Upon returning home, she discovered her door ajar. The door was slightly open as if someone had attempted to force it open with a crowbar. I want you all to understand that this is something we never anticipated, but Gene Deal has revealed everything. It is common knowledge that Gene Deal was present when the events unfolded. Even during the incidents involving Tupac, we know that Tupac was the primary individual attempting to expose Diddy from the outset. Diddy continued to host those parties, which ultimately allowed everyone to witness what was occurring within those private mansions. Now, the federal authorities have indicated that they intended to investigate and indict Diddy long ago. They ultimately charged him with the incidents involving Cassie. It is now confirmed that Cassie disclosed certain information, and subsequently she informed them about the events concerning Kim Porter. Kim Porter was primarily the individual who endeavored to extricate Diddy from this predicament before it became public knowledge. It is often said that what is concealed will eventually be revealed. Thus, it is essential to be cautious about the company one keeps. Jay-Z attempted to distance himself from Diddy immediately following his incarceration. Presently, the situation is unraveling. In her book, Kim Porter mentioned that it was Beyonce, Jay-Z, Young Miami, Cassie, and Diddy who were pressuring her to engage in activities she was unwilling to pursue. This is indeed a tragic circumstance, and I encourage everyone to express their condolences by posting RIP Kim Porter in the comments section. Additionally, please like this post if you believe that Kim Porter would still be with us today had she not been set up. Diddy instructed her to return home, and it was upon her arrival that the unfortunate events transpired. Reports indicate that as soon as the federal agents reviewed the surveillance footage, they observed how the assailants approached her driveway. They arrived in an unmarked black GMC truck, which had its license plate obscured by a dark tinted cover. As you are aware, it is illegal to drive around the city with such modifications. The vehicle was equipped with tinted windows all around, including the front. The assailants had to enter the garage, access the black GMC truck, and then exit the garage to reach her residence. This is heartbreaking because Kim Porter was desperately fighting for her life, believing she could escape this dire situation. I would like to extend my heartfelt condolences to her family during this difficult time. Her sons are observing the situation, feeling as though the individuals associated with Diddy were responsible for the tragedy. This information is now emerging from New York. I want everyone to understand that New York does not engage in trivial matters. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Indicate your support for New York. Additionally, I would appreciate knowing your location in the comments. Ultimately, it is regrettable that Kim Porter was subjected to such treatment, as she should still be with us today, Jaguar, right? She consistently urged Gene Deal to disclose everything. According to the indictment, Gene Deal was identified as the primary individual who revealed the events that transpired. It was noted that Kim Porter witnessed Diddy's actions at those parties before she decided to leave. After After her departure, that was the final occasion she would ever be able to exit her residence and operate her vehicle. I would like to extend my condolences to all those who supported Kim Porter. Please express your sentiments in the comment section. Rest in peace, Kim Porter. If you are an admirer of hers, we are aware of the circumstances surrounding Tupac's demise. It's understood that Diddy paid $1 million for Keffe D to act against Tupac. However, Tupac was present. He observed the way Kim Porter was treated. The treatment she received was unjust, and it occurred in broad daylight. Kim Porter was striving for truth and resolution in an effort to persuade Diddy to cease his actions, yet he continually dominated her with his influence. I want everyone to be aware that Gene Deal stated Kim Porter was a victim of Diddy's actions. Furthermore, other victims, witnesses, and the butler present at Kim Porter's residence reported that 2 men entered her home and immediately caused chaos. Whatever they did, they ransacked the entire room. Kim Porter's house was as expansive as Diddy's. She was there from the beginning of Diddy's career. I want you all to recognize that this is something we anticipated would eventually be revealed, but it is crucial to be mindful of the individuals you associate with and to exercise caution regarding the venues you frequent, as Kim Porter was indeed at that party. As soon as she departed, she proceeded to her residence. Upon entering her home, she immediately noticed signs of tampering with the door, as if someone had attempted to force entry using a crowbar. The authorities stated that they would apprehend every individual involved in this matter. It is widely acknowledged what transpired with Tupac, and it is also well known that Kim Porter had surveillance cameras installed around the entire perimeter of her estate. Once Kim Porter entered her home, we never anticipated that the very individuals she associated with would be implicated in this situation. Kim Porter placed her trust in many people, some of whom were not beneficial to her, yet she endeavored to give them the benefit of the doubt. People often fail to recognize when to cease their actions. Diddy repeatedly engaged in the same behavior to the extent that Cassie eventually grew weary of it. She became fed up with the ongoing circumstances and decided to report him, resulting in a settlement of $50 million, which compelled Diddy to liquidate several of his businesses. He was required to take such actions, but Diddy's name has surfaced in the indictment. Jay-Z's name has also been mentioned in the indictment. This information is emerging directly from New York. Everyone, the residents of New York, are familiar with Diddy and his ways. They are also aware of how Jay-Z operates. It has been suggested that the events surrounding Kim Porter were a consequence of her writing that book. Furthermore, it is a well-known fact that Gene Deal has been attempting to reveal this information for years. He has been trying to inform everyone that there was a long-standing interest in Kim Porter, and they were biding their time. For the opportune moment, I would like to extend my condolences and express my sorrow. R.I.P. Kim Porter. Please leave your R.I.P. messages for Kim Porter in the comment section. It is truly heartbreaking to receive this news. However, it is difficult to process such revelations, and now they have him. It has come to an end because the witnesses have stepped forward and disclosed everything that needed to be revealed. I must express my sorrow that this unfortunate situation occurred to Kim Porter, as she did not deserve to leave this world in such a manner. All the demands that Diddy placed upon her, compelling her to attend those parties and engage in those inappropriate encounters, are truly disheartening. Ultimately, Diddy was the primary individual attempting to prevent them from speaking out. He sought to conceal his actions when he could have simply ceased them. Numerous individuals attempted to come forward and share their experiences, including Kid Cudi, who endeavored to articulate everything that Diddy was involved in. However, once Cassie took the stand, she revealed the entire truth. I want to extend my wishes for Cassie's well-being. I also wish to express my support for her. Additionally, I would like to pay my respects to Tupac, Biggie, and Heavy D. Greg Caden provided a comprehensive account of the events that transpired, including details regarding Tupac. It is well known that Tupac attended that Mike Tyson fight, and that was the last time he was ever seen. This is indeed a tragic situation. I would like to extend my condolences to all those affected. They should never have been treated in such a manner under any circumstances. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you are a fan of Kim Porter.